Breaking news. A fresh wave of controversy has taken over the 90-day Fiance community, as former couple Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven find themselves at the center of another highly publicized conflict. What was supposed to be a heartfelt effort to support a fellow cast member has unexpectedly turned into a bitter exchange of accusations, emotional statements, and personal allegations. The disagreement has spread rapidly across social media, drawing attention from fans and entertainment news outlets alike. Instead of focusing on the original charitable cause, the conversation has become dominated by the growing tension between the former couple, making this one of the most talked about stories in the reality television world. Welcome to Reality Bulletin, your trusted source for the latest reality TV news, celebrity updates, behind-the-scenes stories, and trending entertainment headlines. Our goal is to bring you clear, detailed, and balanced coverage of the biggest stories making waves across the entertainment industry. From shocking relationship updates to exclusive developments involving your favorite reality stars, Reality Bulletin keeps you informed with every important detail. If you enjoy reliable entertainment news and in-depth storytelling, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another major update. Today's story begins with what appeared to be a positive announcement. Sarper Guven shared a series of photos on social media, showing himself receiving an IV treatment while preparing for an upcoming comedy fundraiser known as Stand Up for Jenny. The event was organized to raise financial support and awareness for fellow 90-day Fiance star Jenny Slatten, who has publicly revealed that she is battling ALS, a serious neurological disease that affects muscle control and physical movement over time. The fundraiser was designed to unite members of the reality television community for an important cause, encouraging fans to contribute and show support during Jenny's difficult journey. Alongside the photos, Sarper explained that he had been feeling unwell, but remained determined to participate in the charity event. He thanked everyone who had shown concern for his health, and emphasized that helping Jenny remained his top priority despite not feeling his best. His message appeared sincere, and many fans responded with words of encouragement, wishing him a speedy recovery while also praising his commitment to supporting the fundraiser. The post quickly gained attention, with thousands of reactions and supportive comments expressing appreciation for everyone involved in the charitable effort. For a brief period, the conversation centered on the fundraiser itself. Fans discussed Jenny Slatten's health, shared messages of hope, and encouraged others to contribute to the cause. Many believe the event represented one of the most positive moments within the 90-day Fiance community, bringing former cast members together for a meaningful purpose. Unfortunately, that atmosphere changed almost overnight. The situation took a dramatic turn after Shekinah Garner publicly responded to Sarper's social media post. Rather than expressing sympathy or support, she openly questioned whether the medical treatment shown in the photographs was genuine. She suggested that the images appeared carefully staged and implied that the situation may have been exaggerated for attention. Her comments spread rapidly across social media platforms as entertainment pages and fan accounts shared screenshots of her statements. Almost immediately, the internet became divided. Some viewers believed Shekinah was simply expressing her opinion and argued that public figures should expect scrutiny whenever they share personal health updates online. Others felt her remarks crossed a line, saying it was inappropriate to question someone's medical condition without clear evidence. As the debate intensified, thousands of fans began discussing the situation, with each side defending its preferred version of events. Within hours, the focus shifted away from the charity fundraiser and toward the growing conflict between the former couple. Instead of highlighting Jenny Slatten's battle with ALS and the purpose of the event, headlines increasingly centered on the renewed tensions between Shekinah and Sarper. Entertainment websites, reality TV blogs, and social media creators quickly picked up the story, transforming a charitable campaign into another chapter of one of the franchise's most controversial relationships. As public attention continued to grow, it became clear that this disagreement was no longer about a single social media post. The exchange had reopened old wounds from their highly publicized relationship, setting the stage for an even more intense series of public statements and personal accusations that would soon capture the attention of the entire 90-day Fiance fan community. As the public dispute continued to dominate entertainment headlines, the impact extended well beyond Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven. What had originally been intended as a charitable campaign to support Jenny Slatten gradually became overshadowed by the ongoing exchange of accusations between the former couple. Instead of discussing fundraising goals, community support, and awareness for ALS, much of the online conversation focused on analyzing social media posts, comparing public statements, and debating which side of the story seemed more convincing. Many longtime viewers of 90 Day Fiancé expressed disappointment that such an important cause had been pushed into the background. Jenny Slatin's battle with ALS had inspired fellow cast members to organize the Stand Up for Jenny comedy fundraiser with the hope of bringing the reality television community together. The event was created to encourage compassion, generosity, and support during a difficult chapter in Jenny's life. Unfortunately, the growing conflict between Shekinah and Sarper redirected public attention, leaving many fans wishing that the spotlight would return to the fundraiser itself rather than the personal disagreements surrounding it. Despite the controversy, organizers and supporters continued encouraging fans to focus on the purpose of the event. Messages of encouragement for Jenny continued appearing across social media, and many supporters reminded others that the fundraiser represented something much larger than the dispute between two former cast members. Several fans publicly stated that personal conflicts should never overshadow efforts to help someone facing a serious medical condition. Entertainment news outlets continued covering every development as new statements appeared online. Headlines summarized each response, while fan pages carefully documented the evolving timeline of events. Every new comment generated another wave of reactions, ensuring that the story remained one of the most discussed topics within the 90 Day Fiancé community. Even individuals who had not closely followed the series became familiar with the controversy after seeing it repeatedly appear across social media platforms and entertainment websites. The situation also highlighted how quickly public disagreements can escalate in the digital age. A single social media post that initially focused on preparing for a charity event eventually developed into a highly publicized conflict involving personal accusations, emotional responses, and renewed discussions about a relationship that many believed had already come to an end. The speed at which the story spread demonstrated how modern celebrity news can evolve within hours, especially when reality television personalities choose to address personal matters through public platforms rather than private conversations. For many viewers, the controversy became another reminder that life beyond reality television can often be just as dramatic as the stories shown on screen. While audiences originally became familiar with Shekinah and Sarper through their televised relationship, the latest developments unfolded entirely through social media, allowing fans to witness each new statement almost in real time. That constant stream of updates kept public interest high, while also creating an environment where every comment was immediately analyzed, shared, and debated. At the same time, many observers emphasized the importance of separating confirmed facts from personal opinions. Public disagreements often present only one side of a much larger story, and without independent verification, many of the claims made during emotional exchanges remain difficult to confirm. As a result, entertainment journalists and responsible news sources continued reporting the statements made by both individuals while avoiding conclusions that could not be supported by verified evidence. Regardless of where public opinion ultimately settles, the dispute has already become one of the most memorable controversies involving the 90 Day Fiancé franchise in recent months. It has generated widespread discussion, divided fan communities, and demonstrated how quickly attention can shift away from an important charitable cause when personal conflicts become public. For now, both Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven have shared their perspectives, and fans continue following the story as new developments emerge. Whether the controversy eventually comes to an end or continues to evolve remains uncertain, but one thing is already clear. What began as a fundraiser intended to support Jenny Slatin unexpectedly became one of the biggest entertainment stories surrounding the 90 Day Fiancé universe. As more information becomes available, Reality Bulletin will continue bringing you accurate, balanced, and up-to-date coverage of the latest developments from the world of reality television and entertainment. As the controversy continued to spread, Sarper Guven decided not to remain silent. After seeing Shekinah Garner's public comments questioning his health and the authenticity of his IV treatment, he responded with a lengthy statement on social media. His message was direct, emotional, and left little doubt about how deeply he felt hurt by the accusations. Sarper insisted that his medical treatment was completely genuine and explained that he had no reason to fake an illness, especially while preparing for a charity event dedicated to helping someone facing a life-changing disease. In his statement, Sarper said that he had always tried to remain respectful despite the difficulties that followed the end of their relationship. He described Shekinah's comments as unnecessary and deeply offensive, especially because they shifted attention away from Jenny Slatton's fundraiser. According to him, the purpose of sharing the photos had been to explain why he was receiving treatment before the event and to reassure supporters that he still intended to participate. Instead, the discussion quickly turned into another personal conflict that overshadowed the charitable mission. Sarper also criticized what he believed was a pattern of public attacks against him. He claimed that every positive step he tried to take was often met with criticism, regardless of his intentions. While defending himself, he accused Shekinah of deliberately creating controversy at a time when the focus should have remained on raising awareness and financial support for Jenny. He argued that the fundraiser deserved attention for its meaningful purpose, rather than becoming another chapter in their personal disagreement. The phrase that attracted the most attention from his response was when he described Shekinah's behavior as pure evil. That single expression quickly became one of the most widely shared quotes from the entire dispute. Entertainment news outlets highlighted it in their headlines, while fans debated whether his reaction was justified or overly emotional. Within hours, screenshots of his statement were circulating across social media platforms, generating thousands of comments from viewers eager to share their opinions. However, the situation did not end there. Shekinah soon issued another public response, refusing to back away from her earlier remarks. Instead of softening her position, she expanded on her criticisms by making more serious allegations about their relationship. She claimed that her experience with Sarper had involved emotional manipulation and controlling behavior, saying that the problems between them extended far beyond the disagreement surrounding the fundraiser. According to Shekinah, she had sacrificed significant